Hello, here are my flea market finds for today, Saturday, April 27th, 2013. Yesterday was my 45th birthday. Get it? 45 RPM. And turns out that most of my purchases for today were 45s. So I bought some records from two sellers. The first seller had all three speeds, but I only found 4 78s. And I missed out on two Elvis 78s, but the two most common ones, the Love Me Tender and the Hound Dog, so it's not the end of the world, but it's annoying. And I got these 21 45s, so it comes to, I made an offer for $5 for the stack, and he said, yeah, that's okay, so that comes to 20 cents each. So let's check the 78s first. I got two Guilty Pleasures here, the Three Sons, Delicado, the other side is Plink Plink Plunk. Sorry, I'm pretty sure I don't have a Plink Plink Delicado. Under Paris Skies, Sous le ciel de Paris, again the Three Sons, and Don't Take Your Love From Me. Ça ici c'est un plaisir coupable kitsch. Aïe mourir pour toi de Michel Louvain. Le pire c'est que je pense que je l'ai déjà. Celui-là est vraiment pas pire pantoute. Plein cœur. Pour le kick de dire que j'ai Michel Louvain 78. And this one I almost didn't take because I'm pretty sure it's from an album, but I love the label. The record is in okay shape. It's Glenn Miller and his orchestra. This is the B-side. I wanted to show the label first. The beautiful color, silver label. 1 O'Clock Jump. The other side is My Blue Heaven. I also saw a late pressing of In the Mood on Bluebird, but I already have two copies and left it there. As for the 45s, I have ici, Je t'aime moi non plus de Serge Gainsbourg and Jane Birkin. Je suis quand même une copie de ça. Après, most of these, well, none of these records have sleeves, which turned off another collector that was there before me. Didn't bother checking them, but turns out I think they were in one of those record holders with a spindle, and you stack them up, and there's a cover that goes, and it's on top, and there's a handle, because they don't have any scratches. I suspect that's how they've been kept all these years. This is again Je t'aime moi non plus, but an instrumental version by the Communicatives. The other side is Ricordati Ragazza. This was a stupid purchase because I'm pretty sure I have it, and this one sounds like crap. When you get late 70s and 80s 45s, they need to be in a sleeve. You can take a risk with 60s records, but not the ones for the later pressings. And this one sounds like crap. It needs a lot of cleaning, and I'm not even sure how it's going to play. But I think I have it already. It's a great song. It's Hearts by Marty Balin. Beautiful childhood memory. It was on the radio when I was 12 or 13 years old. So this is Freeway. This I have on a 78. You can actually look for Oh Carol by Neil Sedaka, 78 RPM on YouTube, and you'll stumble on my video. This is a 45, doesn't sound as good as the 78, of course. This side is One Way Ticket to the Blues. Dion and the Belmonts, Where or When. That's My Desire. Ici les Miladies, Monsieur Dupont, je l'ai déjà, celui-là il joue vraiment pas très bien, malheureusement. J'ai besoin de ton amour. Ça c'est un classique de la pop québécoise, Je promets, les Teardrops. L'amour, les Teardrops. J'ai jamais vu ce 45 tours là aussi propre. Il joue assez bien pour ça. Celui-là par contre j'ai pris une chance, je l'ai déjà, mais Noël des Cyniques, mais en fait c'est André Dubois, Serge Gianni, Marcel Saint-Germain. Bon. Il dit que Marc Laurando. C'est juste que marche pas. Ah, chanté par. Ok, j'ai pas remarqué que Marc Laurando chantait pas sur cette chanson-là, regardons ça, toi. Ça se peut. Le très bon Père Noël, Marc Laurando et Marcel Saint-Germain, des Cyniques, encore. C'est pas sur le long jeu, puis ça existe pas en CD non plus. Malgré que je pense que la chanson de Noël, il est sur un CD de Noël comique, une compilation. This I got a little bit too fast. I did not notice it said Bobby Darin and his orchestra, and not Bobby Darin with orchestra or something like that. It's instrumental, both sides. Theme from Come September and Walk Back to Me, back spelled B-A-C-H. The Impressions, Long Long Winter on Spartan. Normally it would be on ABC Paramount. This side is Amen. Je me suis fait avoir, je pensais que c'était un disque super cool parce que c'est sur étiquette Choc. Les premiers disques de César Leromain et Marthe Florent sont sur cette étiquette-là. Non, ça c'est juste de la guitare. L'Aurore par Clermont Nico. Numéro de série C-0048. Ça, je le dis pour... c'est quoi son nom déjà? En tout cas, Romance de Amor, chanson traditionnelle, comme sketch. Bête à manger du foin de Marc Arian, je l'ai déjà, mais celui-là était tellement propre, j'ai pas de chance. Cathy. Bête à manger du foin était faite aussi au Québec par les Habits jaunes. This is Bobby Freeman, Sinbad, and Ebb Tide. Beatnik Fly, I know I have this one already, but I wasn't sure which condition. And this is Johnny and the Hurricanes. Because I recall that I have a Warwick that's melted, but I don't remember which one, so I didn't take any risk. And Sandstorm sounds great. Another copy, like I needed one more, but this is minty. Too Much Tequila by the Champs. And 20,000 Leagues. It's always this one, and it's never Hokey Pokey. I want Hokey Pokey by the Champs. Eventually I'll find it. This was a disappointment because it looks great, but it sounds... Sleepwalk, Santo and Johnny. All Night Diner. This sounds great, and this side sounds great, and it's a great song too. So ici c'est Dalida, à chaque instant de chaque jour, et Je t'aime. This is Lou on tape, Pipino the Italian Mouse. And what did Washington say when he crossed the Delaware? I wish I could have found, instead of finding this one by him, I want to have Dominic the Christmas Donkey, but I settled for that one. Jimmy Bell sounds a little bit like Elvis. Going down to the river, and She Wears My Ring on Rio. In the States, it's on Hickory Records. This is a great find. Minty looking, sounds good. Torquay by the Fireballs, and this side is Crybaby. And this, lastly, it's a great one. Tell Him by the Exciters, sounds great. Not a scratch. Hard Way to Go. Then at the other table I got 6.5s. I made an offer for $1.50. It's $1 each. So nope. Only kept one record. Now I took this rare sleeve without the record and a different record. I did not rip anyone off because the record that goes into the sleeve was not in the box. So ici j'ai la pochette d'un disque très facile à trouver. Le temps est bon de Isabelle Pierre, un souvenir d'enfance pour moi. Ça jouait à la radio quand j'étais très petit. Chanson thème du film Les Morts. On voit les détails du film et les détails du disque. Cette pochette-là, elle n'est pas facile à trouver. Pas super rare, mais moi je ne l'avais pas. Mais dedans, j'étais allé mettre ce disque-là, puis je suis pas mal content. L'an dernier, je l'ai trouvé, mais là, celui-là, il griche pas du tout. Zéro grooveware. C'est les Nounours. Nous sommes Bibi Baba Boum Boum, très rare, avec François Guy qui a composé la musique. Terre Terre de l'autre côté, il joue excellent, on dirait que j'ai jamais joué. Un excellent disque. Il y a une histoire là-dessus sur internet. Si vous googlez des Nounours, vous allez tomber sur le blog de quelqu'un qui a fait un article là-dessus, puis il y a des photos du groupe. Il y avait des costumes d'ours en cosmonaute. Je sais que ça supposait être une grosse affaire qui s'en venait, puis ça a foiré. Et je pense qu'il y a eu un suicide. Je pense que c'est le producteur du groupe qui s'est suicidé ou une chose comme ça. C'est assez exceptionnel comme histoire. Il y a eu juste un disque, si je ne me trompe pas. Il y a eu le 45 tours en anglais. So this record was also made in English by a band called Moon Bears. They had a whole gimmick with costumes, bear costumes, with makeup on their faces. And they thought it would be a big thing. They had a whole promotion thing, stunt around it. And then it flopped. Or something happened that it didn't work out, and I think, if I'm not wrong, that there's an article on somewhere on the internet. If you Google Moon Bears and Lunours, L-U-N-O-U-R-S, you'll stumble on it's going to be in French, of course. Sorry about that. I just realized. Apparently, they had a publicity stunt. They only released one record in French and then in English under the name Moon Bears. And it didn't work out, and there was a suicide involved. I think it was the producer of the group, I'm not sure, the manager, or somebody committed suicide over the fact that this band did not work out. But it's a nice kitsch, psychedelic pop, kiddie pop song. Both songs are really great, and that was well worth the $1 I paid for this, because it's not easy to find. And even though I found it's my second copy in 2 years, I don't know how this passed under the radar. It's not easy to find. So those are my records for today. Tomorrow I'm going to look again and see if I find something else. Thank you for watching.